Sure, of course I do."
"Do you really?" She swooped on him, sat on the arm of his chair. He halted the emotional drain of having to appear fond of her. He stroked her hand, smiling up at her dutifully, and sank back. "George, I wonder if you really like me at all."
"Course I do, silly."
"Do you really, precious? Do you care a bit?"
"Well, certainly. You don't suppose I'd be here if I didn't."
"Now see here, young man, I won't have you speaking to me in that huffy way."
"I didn't mean to sound huffy. I just—"
In injured and rather childish tones,
Gosh almighty, it makes me tired the way everybody says I sound huffy when I just talk natural. Do they expect me to sing it or something?"
"Who do you mean by everybody? How many other ladies have you been consoling?"
"Look here, and I won't have this hinting."
Humbly, "I know, dear. I was only teasing. I know I didn't mean to talk huffy. It was just tired. Forgive bad Tanis. But say you love me. Say it."
"Love you. Course I do."
"Yes, you do." Cynically. "Oh, darling, I don't mean to be rude, but I get so lonely. I feel so useless. Nobody needs me. Nothing I can do for anybody. And you know, dear, I'm so active. I could be if there was something to do. And I am young, aren't I? I'm not an old thing. I'm not old and stupid, am I?"
He had to assure her. She stroked his hair, and he had to look pleased under that touch, the more demanding in its beguiling softness. He was impatient. He wanted to flee out to a hard, sure, unemotional man world. Through her delicate and caressing fingers she may have caught something of his shrugging distaste. She left him. He was, for the moment, buoyantly relieved. She dragged a footstool to his feet and sat looking beseechingly up at him. But, as in many men, the cringing of a dog, the flinching of a frightened child, roused not pity but a surprised and jerky cruelty. So her humility only annoyed him, and he saw her now as middle-aged, as beginning to be old. Even while he detested his own thoughts, they rode him. She was old. He winced. Old. He noted how the soft flesh was creasing into webby folds beneath her chin, below her eyes, at the base of her wrists. A patch of her throat had a minute roughness, like the crumbs from a rubber eraser. Old. She was younger in years than himself, yet it was sickening to have her yearning up to him with rolling great eyes, as if, he shuddered, his own aunt were making love to him. He fretted inwardly, "I'm through with this asinine fooling around. I'm going to cut her out. She's a darn decent, nice woman, and I don't want to hurt her, but it'll hurt her a lot less to cut her right out, like a good, clean surgical operation." He was on his feet. He was speaking urgently. By every rule of self-esteem he had to prove to her and to himself that it was her fault. "I suppose maybe I'm kind of out of sorts tonight, but honest, honey, when I stayed away for a while to catch up on work and everything and figure out where I was at, you ought to have been cannier and waited till I came back. Can't you see, dear, when you made me come, I being about an average bull-headed chump, my tendency was to resist. Listen, dear, I'm going now."
"Not for a while, precious? No?"
"Yep, right now. And then sometime we'll see about the future."
"What do you mean, dear, about the future? Have I done something I oughtn't to? Oh, I'm so dreadfully sorry."
He resolutely put his hands behind him. "Not a thing. God bless you, not a thing. You're as good as they make 'em, but it's just, good Lord, do you realize I've got things to do in the world? I've got a business to attend to, and you might not believe it, but I've got a wife and kids that I'm awfully fond of." Then only during the murder he was committing was he able to feel nobly virtuous. "I want us to be friends, but gosh, I can't go on this way feeling I got to come up here every so often."
"Oh, darling, darling, and I've always told you so carefully. that you were absolutely free. I just wanted you to come around when you were tired and wanted to talk to me, or when you could enjoy our parties."
She was so reasonable. She was so gently right. It took him an hour to make his escape, with nothing settled and everything horribly settled. In a barren freedom of icy northern wind he sighed, "Thank God it's over. Poor Tanis, poor darling decent Tanis. But it is over. Absolute. I'm free." End of chapter 31.